Around the world, there are an estimated 42 million uprooted people. The majority have fled their homes because of war or persecution. Yet the underlying factors that cause conflicts are now more complex, including climate change, poverty, food shortages, and bad governance. With so many millions in need, the UN Refugee Agency has its hands full just delivering the essentials like shelter, sanitation, and healthcare. But our staff working on the front lines saw that education and sport also needed to be a priority. The effects of conflict leave many children traumatized. They need a diversion from the everyday misery of displacement. Education and sport help heal those wounds and can make a vital difference to a young refugee's life. 15 years ago, the IOC saw that its purpose and impact could extend beyond the event itself and Olympic athletes. As part of its humanitarian efforts, it teamed up with UNHCR to help the most vulnerable youngsters, refugees, get the chance to play sports. Since 1994, the IOC often at its side, the UN Refugee Agency has succeeded in integrating sport into its general education program. Education and sport often go hand in hand. When children get involved in organized sports, we find their performance, confidence, and concentration are improved. Some of the first IOC-UNHCR projects literally started from the ground up. Transforming untamed bush into a field suitable for sports is no easy task. Today, the projects have expanded to ensure inclusiveness, capacity building, and cohesion. Sport is a great entertainment, but more importantly, it teaches valuable life skills to young and old alike. Sport breaks down barriers and creates solidarity. In camps, refugees of various nationalities often live together, speak different languages, and practice different traditions. Yet when they play sports, everyone is on the same team. Athletics have a role in nurturing tolerance and cooperation. By playing sports, youth learn how to win and lose gracefully. Losing is a part of sport and a part of life. Another very important element of the IOC-UN Refugee Agency cooperation is to include girls into sports programs. Too often girls are kept at home, saddled with domestic duties. Organized sports outlet and helps them build bonds that carry over to school. When they get involved, girls become less likely to drop out or to marry early. Girls do want a more fulfilling life, and it could begin with just a kick of a ball. Just recently, UNHCR focused on refugee and displaced youth in Ecuador, Venezuela, and Uganda to help them understand the need to stop domestic violence and build greater respect between men and women.
Here we're looking at promoting gender equality, and when we're looking at sports, we're giving power to the youth. Now the one thing is that how do they use the power? Because gender-based violence is about abuse of power. So sports is quite an interesting aspect of approaching prevention of gender-based violence.
In each country, a sport program brought young men and women together on common ground to discuss the issues, and the results have been very positive. It's all part of the IOC's overall commitment to help disadvantaged youth. Through organized sport, these children can retrieve part of their childhood and get a chance to play like other children. These youth have lost so much. By extending their reach beyond the Olympic experience, the International Olympic Committee and its national affiliates have had real impact on the lives of tens of thousands of youngsters. The IOC Humanitarian Charter will continue to support the UN Refugee Agency wherever there are refugees in need.